Your hair is a mess and full of split.
Crimson set, it's just for the plot, but we all know it is probably not. Little chat with another slice of life. Biggles keeps talking about another villainess. And the trouble me beside it, and you there. Watashi tachi wa sorera wasurete ru sekishimasu. It's the Biggles breakdown, another anime night. Fighting over shows and the plots. It's time for the Biggles breakdown.
After fucking up and clicking the wrong one, I'm not very good at this, I guess. And Little Chad has abandoned us because of that reason.
He has a tummy ache.
Yes. I was going to say it was because I am incompetent and can't click the right clips, so he said he never wants to be here again. But Crimson killed the joke before it happened. All right.
I'm really good at that.
But there is sober Crimson, not to be confused with this drunk alter ego who was here last week.
Yeah, no. Drunk Crimson is a completely different person from sober Crimson. And sober Crimson always has to deal with the mess that drunk Crimson creates.
Sounds reasonable. All right. So
apparently I get very offensive and start saying making a bunch of gay threats to people.
Well, stop threatening to sleep with them. Why is all my stuff weird? The fuck? My stuff's not even the right color. It's just like changed. There we go. Yeah. Let's do this. I don't know what fucking happened. Usually this is orange, but whatever. It's blue now. Deal.
You are the wrong color.
You are the wrong color, sir. What? That's not what I mean. Breakdown time. Yep. Yes, it is. All right. So, Crimson.
Yeah.
What shows did you say you didn't watch this week?
I know for a fact I have not watched Gacha Yakuza as of obviously I watched everything from last week, but this last Sunday, yesterday, I was catching up today. So I would have to check really quick. I know it's Gacha Yakuza for sure. I think I haven't watched the Isekai Quartet, but I haven't been able to catch up on that one yet. I dropped that. Actually, it's literally just Gacha Yakuza. Everything else I've dropped. Or I've watched.
So I know you're not caught up on Kingdom. If you guys have seen Drunk Crimson loses control of his inner monologue, it becomes outer monologue. All right.
No. Drunk Crimson starts making threats about turning people into prison bitches.
Crimson just wants your butt. That's what he's saying. All right. So Crimson,
pretty much. That's you almost got it right there. Drunk Crimson, for whatever reason,
he does not discriminate
with the essay. You know,
he doesn't care if you're a male. He wants that butt. All right. So Drunk Crimson does not discriminate. So I know you haven't watched Kingdom. Now, Kingdom is one of my favorite animes. It's actually above Kaiju number 8. And this episode has been building up for like 3 seasons. And in the thumbnail, we have him swinging the poleaxe and rallying his troops inside the kingdom as they're going out to march for this allied war where they have 3 armies going to fight this war. And the guy on the top right, he is going to be the commanding general. So we have the commanding generals here. Funny enough, this guy right here has been dead for like a season and a half. And he's still on the cover. They didn't change it at all. But it's I'm so excited for what's about to happen because this war is going to be sick. Especially because at the very end of the episode, you don't expect it. He gets a letter and it says someone else has come to play. So basically, the war is going to be even bigger than we thought it was. So I'm loving it. You know, people become their real self when they're drunk. That's
No,
not true
no, just
because
become dumber and make worse jokes when they're drunk.
that's not true because when I'm drunk, I'm even more of an asshole. And then I'm nice if I'm drinking vodka. It all depends on what I'm drinking. All right.
You're like the one chick from Sakamoto days.
I guess so. It all depends on what I'm drinking. All right. Now let's talk about peak. The peakest of all peaks. There is nothing better. This is the perfect Biggles anime. If yes, Chunk is a lot happier when drunk. Yes, I'm
Oh
always.
no, I am a massive asshole when I'm drunk.
That's because you just want the asshole
full
of
on
others.
like ornery asshole. Like there is no extent to which I will not attempt to commit violence against you if I'm drunk enough. Apparently,
He just wants that butt, okay? You just surrender that booty to Crimson.
I'm gonna kick your knees in.
Bring it on, man. Bring it on. All right. So, may I ask for one final thing? This is the perfect Biggles anime. Now, if they added a baseball episode, I would say this is the greatest anime to ever exist.
What if a certain someone actually got to where they are because of a baseball accident?
Oh, then it would be even awesomer. But it looks like she was about to get hit by truck coon, so I doubt it. Because she's standing in the middle of the road when he's like, she's from another world, you know. So we got the reincarnated. She's like, don't you dare touch my meat sack, and she like threatens Seeker, like I will kill you.
No, it's genuinely like a really like satisfying episode. You have like basically like the prince being like, all right, you know what? If you if you accept my proposal, I won't call in all of the other guards, and you can have at everyone in here. And she's just like, all right, bet.
I accept. And then Leo at the end, Julius is like, I have exchanged vows with your sister, and he's like,
I was afraid you had missed your chance.
Dude, Leo is so great. Like he might be the best character, but
we get a lot of very interesting things. Apparently, a body of steel cannot stop concussions.
well, it's not his face. I guess the rest of his body is, but not his face, is what they said.
No, the idea effectively is she was hitting him hard enough to still rattle his brain, and his brain doesn't have the blessing, just his body. So yes, his head still has the blessing. It's just he can still get concussed if you hit him hard enough.
That's like wearing a helmet. 4 of my concussions came while wearing a helmet. 100% Leo is best character. Yep. So we got a character who is me. Why do I say this character is me? I fell in love with you at first sight after you kicked my ass. Please marry me. That's me. That's me. Scarlet
gets punched, just like marry me.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the best part of this though is what a lot of what I was kind of hoping would be the case happened with Terranetsa actually being spoiler alert.
Marcel was right.
Yeah, Marcel was right. But to anyone who hasn't watched it, you should have probably muted or something right now. Terranetsa is a reincarnation, so it's very interesting to see that this is an isekai story, but the villain is the person who has been isekai. The isekai character is the antagonist, I should say, because we do have Overlord, which, the villain is the protagonist, and the reincarnation. In this, they're the antagonist, the villain, the reincarnation.
It made so much sense when Crimson brought up that you said it. Muffler Tape says great show. Well, great is an understatement, okay? It's perfection.
It really makes sense, particularly because she decides to pull out a flintlock, which I will point this out. The fact that Terra Netza knows how to make a flintlock means she's probably not the most stable person, and was probably involved in some rather unsavory stuff if she knows how to make a rudimentary firearm.
So, do we think this is an Otome game? Are we going to think this is an Otome game?
I don't think there's enough to support it being an Otome game.
And that's how she knows this world. She's trying to ruin it. But why did she
No,
choose
I feel like
Kyle?
she's just a narcissist. And I feel like she just wants to be the princess, because like looking at like the way that they do the ending, which again I will say this show has one of the best songs of the season with that ending. It shows her in all of the roles of like classic fairy tale princesses: Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, the Little Mermaid. I think
Red Riding
she
Hood.
wants to be the star of the show, and that's why she decided to get with the prince. She saw her opportunity. She basically is manipulating people. I would guess that she just wasn't a good person in her first life and is now using those exact same manipulation tactics to get what she wants out of this one. I mean, she basically she wants to be the it girl. She wants to be the one who is in charge of everything.
I mean, it would even make sense before she did that, like with the flintlock, because she what did she didn't actually wink at Scarlet, but she did something that was like, yeah, I definitely did this. I definitely set you up. So it would make sense that she knew something about it. I made it.
Here's the thing. She was completely shocked when Scarlet beat the shit out of her.
Well, good.
You see her reactions. She's sitting there smug. It's not so much that she actually like did it like specifically to Scarlet. It's more so the smugness of, I took your man. Look how much better than you I am. That's basically how these kinds of women are.
And Scarlet's like, I don't even fucking like this guy.
Which proves that Terra Netza knows absolutely nothing about what's going on. She's just really manipulative and tactical. So she legitimately just gave Terra Netza legitimately just gave Scarlet like free reign to beat the shit out of everyone, including her. And again, like the reason she won't actually like directly show her face or anything. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think this is an Otome game reincarnation. I don't think Terra Netza as a reincarnated being knows anything about this world. It does specifically reference the fact that a goddess reincarnated her into this world. And she is completely thrown off her game when Scarlet decks her. She just clocks her, yeah.
So Arceus says, it is like the most peak anime there is, called Trapped in a Dating Sim. Yeah, it's fucking amazing, Trapped in a Dating Sim, which makes sense that this is also peak. Thanks for bringing that up, Arceus. I know you enjoy the peakness of the show. Scarlet and the Prince definitely can be villains from a certain point of view. Yeah, the people selling slaves and buying slaves are getting stopped.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but they're villains from a certain point of view. How? They're breaking up the slave trade, busting a bunch of corrupt people.
And remember, Scarlet didn't fight
beating up foreign agents in their country.
Yeah. Listen, Scarlet only kicked the shit out of those people because they embarrassed the shit out of her. And she literally says that in this episode. Like, so you're the reason, or both of you are the reason for my most embarrassing moment. She's like, I put up with Prince Kyle's shit for like, I think they said they got betrothed at like 5 or engaged at like 5, and then she's 17. So she put up with his shit for 12 years of him like threatening her with a knife, pulling her hair, beating her, and she's like, "Father, please, can we end this? Like, he's a piece of shit. I hate him." Right? So I love
and
the
you
dating
made it
sim. It's
all
amazing.
you made it all worthless.
Yeah. And you ruined everything. So now I'm beating the fuck out of all of you. And it was wonderful. So there is one scene that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. When she's swinging the guy around by the foot, as far as I know, time doesn't give you more strength. Now, the reason why she can hit you really fucking hard is physics. Force equals mass times acceleration. Now, she's probably 120 pounds, but she can accelerate faster than anybody else. So she's going to be causing more force than anybody else she hits. Unless they're really, really like, I guess the steel guy could probably hit as hard because he's more mass from the steel. I don't know.
No, he just has the hardness of it. He's still the same.
Okay, so
he has the durability of it.
So then he wouldn't hit as hard.
I was gonna correct you with the no. Force equals mass times acceleration. If it takes less time, to accelerates to the same speed, you're gonna hit harder. It's the whole reason why or like just speed and all of that. It's why when it comes to like DC Comics, someone like
the Flash pokes them.
It's why someone like the Flash can hit almost as hard or harder than Superman, because there's this whole concept of when you start to approach relativistic speeds, mass becomes near infinite.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of crazy physics stuff, but that's not really going to apply here. You slow down time, you're going to appear faster and hit harder. Mm-hmm. That's the simplest fact of it.
Well, that's what makes sense, because there's more force behind the punch. They are villains to slave traders, completely destroying their business. Yeah, but that's what I said. Okay, so 6th light novel just came out on Audible for dating. Oh, the 6th one finally came out, because the 4th one. I have little Chad hooked me up with AI readings, and it's kind of funny. But yeah, Trapped in a Dating Sim is fucking awesome. They're in the other, or actually, they're just getting back from the Republic now, and where I'm at in the books. But yeah, I can't wait till season 2. I talked to the voice actor who played Prince Julius, who's also the voice actor for the Legendary Hero, and you're going to like Legendary Hero Crimson if it continues to win. And then we can talk about it here if you want, and I can get people on here that want to talk about it because it's fucking awesome. It's just one of those great degen. You'll be all into radishes after this, Crimson. You'll love them radishes. All right, but this is awesome. Yeah, you'll get it eventually. It's going to be hilarious.
Oh no, I get it. People have talked about it enough.
Yeah. It's so good. All right. Not as good as this, though. Not as good as this. All right. Let's go to the next one. You haven't watched Isekai Quartet. So basically, we get this, and it's amazing. We get that, and that's amazing. Like, I love it.
The ReZero crew just rolling around with Megumin.
Well, okay, so they're talking about how they can't find Sid. Like, they're like, oh, this guy's the leader, and he does the I am atomic during Megumin's explosion, and I think Subaru or Cosmo's like, is that guy okay? Like, because he just took Megumin's explosion to the face. And then Megumin's like, he stopped my explosion. Like, but you know how Ainz's maids are like alpha, beta, right? And all that. And then the 7 shadows or whatever they're called, and Eminence of Shadow are alpha things. There's a whole thing. And then you have Naofumi just go, all right, you guys just give yourself nicknames. And they're like, I can't. Mine was given by the great one, or what do they call Ainz?
The supreme being I.
Yeah, the supreme by the supreme being, and they're like, "We've got it from Shadow Sama, so we can't." And then Philo turns around and goes, "Yeah, now you called me Philo, so I don't want it to be changed." So now we have a whole bunch of people, Beta from the Maids and Delta. We're like about to like fight another one because they're like, "That's the face you make when you make fun of someone." So it like Isekai Quartet is fucking great.
I've gotten to the point where like it was interesting. I was watching the episode where the one girl has like all of the jobs in that world because she's trying to save up money for like the $30,000 menu item.
Yeah.
And like you see like some of like the foreshadowed characters like just in the background throughout season 2.
Mhm.
Like you mentioned Cautious Hero, like the goddess is in season 2.
For
Isekai, in Isekai
really?
Quartet. Yeah. I remember taking a screenshot of this here. Let me see if I can send this to you.
I'll have to. I probably didn't understand it because I didn't see Cautious Hero till this week. And listen, I still fucking hated Cautious Hero till the 11th episode. I was like, man, this fucking character annoys the shit out of me. And then he gets the
Is it on this computer?
I don't know. And then he gets or you get the backstory, and I was like, all right, this changes the entire anime. I like it, you know? Like this character's fucking annoying. But but like Kazuma's like, I did you guys see a kid that like no one's ever seen before? I think that's the person we're looking for. And they're like, no, no. And Ein's lying. He's like, yeah, yes, I saw it. And then he like glows like green or whatever. And then they're it's
But
funny.
yeah, so the goddess is like blonde hair, white dress, 2 blue ribbons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's during that episode she is at the butcher shop buying stuff when Subaru shows up and notices the one girl. I gotta find this now because
But Isekai Quartet's so great. I love it. And they added some good isekais too. So ooh, what
this is I think this is the actual one.
what isekai would you want to join this? I would say wrong way to use healing magic for me.
Throw in Mushoku Tensei and let all the fucking degenerates in there. Just the funniest part is I think Rudy and Subaru would like unironically get along, and then Rudy and Kazuma would end up getting along because they're both perverts.
Dude, I can see Kazuma stealing the underwear and then handing it to Rudy.
All right, cool. I got it. I will send this screenshot over to you because I pulled it up on my laptop. But yeah, I can say that this character is just sitting in the background. It's just like right there in front of us this whole time. Which is kind of funny.
Right. Share it.
I'm working. I'm working on it.
Bring it. But yeah, I didn't like Cautious Hero until that 11th episode, and you get all the backstory.
So that is from Isekai Quartet Season 2, Episode 8.
All right, let me add. Wait, where is it? I can't see it.
I just posted it in the.
Oh, it's in. Okay, I thought you were going to share your screen.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. I got it.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Oh, it wasn't showing. Okay, good. We're good.
So yeah, when they go to the butcher shop, she's just sitting there.
Nice. Okay, let me take this off screen and then go back to where we were.
It almost made me do a double take and like look back. No longer allowed in another world would be hilarious. What else? I mean, they got that. What like isekai? Do I think a lot of people would really enjoy? Personally, if they added the characters from Song of Spider Sowa, I think that would be hilarious. Like you just have like one of the most ridiculously overpowered anime protagonists ever in the form of Lady White. And just completely being like her wanting nothing to do with anyone else, and like her whole thing is just getting dragged into everyone else's problems while trying to just fuck off and escape from D.
All right, I know you aren't watching this one, and we were waiting for the dub, so I'm just going to do a quick one for this. My Hero Academia, the final season is out. But wrong way to use. I love wrong way to use healing magic. It's my favorite isekai. Isekai Quartet is my favorite isekai. Let's be honest. And then, I have to redo my top 10. I have to redo it, and I'll redo it at the end of.
You know what? Actually, I would have to rescind my comments about Rudy and Kazuma getting along, because Kazuma would hate the fact that Rudy has 3 wives.
Kazuma might start stealing their underwear too.
Kazuma already hated Subaru for having a better life than him. He would absolutely loathe Rudius for that.
So My Hero has returned, and we get All Might versus All for One, and he's in a suit, and he uses all the abilities of all the people that he was with before, and it was fucking hype as shit. I fucking liked it. All right, that's all I have to say for this, because you haven't watched it. Now, there's another one that you haven't watched. The Fated Magical Princess Who Made Me a Princess. This is also a villainous story. Basically, this greatest magician to ever live tells her, don't cast a spell. She casts that spell. She starts puking up blood. Then he saves her. They find out that the reason why she has no magic is her magic was sealed, because she has so much magic that she can kill anybody. And then that's about all I can remember. And they're like, we should get you friends. And she knows this Duke guy is just trying to use her to get popularity with her father. So she's constantly shitting on this dude, and it's fucking awesome. But she gets this pet. I want to say it's a little wolf or cat or something like that, named Raven. And anytime the pet goes to her, it steals her magic or overflows her with magic, one of the two. And they're like, you can't do it. And she's like, are you stealing all my chocolates? Because it acts like her, so it's just stealing all her sweets. So it's great. I love it. It's a villainous show. It's in my top 5. All right, Awkward Senpai. I know you watched this, and I know you have some things to say about this episode. So go for it.
No, it wasn't as entertaining to me with this latest episode. I like some of the interactions between once you get drunk senpai out there, but the whole organization thing that was going on, it's just it's one of the episodes that I sort of quickly erased from my memory as compared to other ones. I still remember what I liked about episode 2 with the gamer girl stuff. But this one didn't really present me anything that I was super interested in outside of just oh, they have this whole flirtationship thing. Oh, and we also get the fact that Kohai-kun is so friendly to her because he feels like he owes her for encouraging him during his interview process.
Well, she helped him get the job by relaxing him. She didn't even have to use her hands.
I was gonna make the.
Well, yeah, exactly. You liked the Fated Princess one? Yep. Okay. This one could or could give rough if the romance does develop relatively quickly. I think it is starting to go because drunk her kind of like kissed his shirt when she went up for a kiss and ended up kissing his shirt. So I think the romance will start to turn up a little bit now. But for me, it's just like an office place thing that two people just seem to like each other, you know? Because she's trying to be a good mentor without like crossing a line, and then she got drunk and tried to cross the line. So, and then she's like, "Take off your shirt, like burn it. We'll get you a new one." Like, that's my lipstick on. You know. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I probably enjoyed that a lot. She crimsoned on his shirt. Is that going to be what we call it now? Crimson, are you kissing dude shirts?
No.
No? Okay, then we can't call it crimson. And it wasn't even crimson, it was like pink. Her lipstick is like pink. Bad joke. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. A wild last boss appeared. And I know you call it Dollar Store Overlord. I actually am enjoying this more than Overlord.
I like Lufus as a character more simply because I find her more compelling. In terms of story writing, I feel like Overlord is superior. It does a better job of telling a story. I like the main character of this series more than I like Ainz.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. But it still, in certain ways, it still does. You know, I refer to it as Dollar Store Overlord because it kind of lives in the same genre. It does a lot of things a lot differently. Like, I get it, but like it still takes a lot of like the main core elements that make Overlord and uses them.
But did Overlord set the stage in like 4 episodes? Like, or is it just because we've seen more Overlord that we know the storytelling is better at the moment? Because sometimes I feel like everybody's like, "Oh man, the storytelling sucks," and it's like 4 episodes in, and it's like Clevitas, right? So Clevitas, we found out like the twist and all the really good lore, like episode 10, 11, and 12, right?
Well, that has nothing really to do with good storytelling, more so pacing. I think Clevitas had good storytelling right out the gate because it kept you up to speed with what was going on. It gave you the sort of things that were intriguing, and it was telling a good story all the way. Like you were fully engrossed in what was going on. This feels a little bit more, and the best way I can describe it is unpolished. Overlord had a very specific method in the way it was writing. When it got into things, you had Nazarick basically testing the water with surrounding nations and trying to figure out what it is that they were doing and like what the threat level of the world is. They were being cautious because it wasn't the game world. It like the only thing that showed up there were the people who were from the game. Just Nazarick is the only thing from the game that shows up in this world. When it comes to a wild last boss appears, it is a little bit more amateurish, unpolished in the way it writes and does things. It's pretty loose with some of the things it does. It doesn't get especially creative or in depth with some of its storytelling, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. Like it still tells a coherent story. It's still fun to watch. I get enjoyment out of it, and I like the character. However, if we're going to talk about like the tiers of isekai, this is like a high B, low A kind of isekai.
Fair enough. You didn't see the end credits, right? You didn't see the new player arrived and just
no, I missed that apparently.
So there has been at least 2 end credits now that I remember, and I think you missed the one from the week before too. So these end credits are actually giving you like kind of little important stuff because he's looking for players. So we already found out that the hero is not the player didn't get reincarnated, but now I have to go back to episode 1 and see the 6 heroes again to see if this was actually one of the 6 heroes or not. But we also, right, so that's kind of what I was saying. I like how this is like, that's the most insightful thing I've ever heard you say. It's just compared to the thought process of Crimson and Little Chad, I usually seem a lot dumber and my brain doesn't work as well as it used to. So my insight is not going to come off strong when they're both here. Clevitas was great, episode 1. I agree, but like I said, like the most interesting stuff happened in 10, 11, or 11, 10, 11, and 12, right? With the storytelling, right? So
the latter half of Clevitas was definitely where a lot of like the major stuff that was like really just like out of this world good happened. Yes.
yeah.
But I feel like you can judge the quality of a storyteller in the way they do finer details and the way they pace their story. This
Mhm.
one genuinely feels like it's someone who is just trying to get to the point that they actually thought about, rather than write with the flow of the story that actually like makes sense.
Mhm.
That's why I say that like its storytelling isn't as good.
Fair
Not that
enough.
it's bad, it's just rougher on a lot of details.
Got it. All right. Monster Meat. So Crimson didn't like the first half, like the second half. I enjoyed both of it. You don't like Chaos. I think Chaos is hilarious.
Chaos can go fuck himself.
I do like how the guards were like, I want to test for poison, and they're all. I guess their country does eat monster meat because they said they've only had shitty monster meat basically until then, and I know the dragons will just eat anything. And
Well, not necessarily. It's just one of those things where like I guess it's been taboo so long that if people, are starving, they'll take up the practice of eating monsters, or if you're in a situation where it's like the best source of food, you'll do
Mhm.
it. But not a lot of people have the ability to go through all of the processing that it requires.
So that's why it tastes like
Mhm.
shit. But yeah, so you brought up that people would do it for starving. So her mom did the research, right, and fed the people monster meat. Did the people ever find that out?
I
'Cause
believe she says that yes, that's why a lot of people won't admit to like what happened because their
okay, that's what it was.
religious beliefs.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay. So I guess eating monsters is bad in that religion. Uh,
Hmm.
but anything else you want to say about this one, or do you want to go to the next one?
I enjoy the romance element of it. I wish it would have focused more on that, like the whole like prepping, cooking, all of that. Like it felt like unnecessary, uninteresting chaos at the beginning of this episode.
They stole that idea from Realist Hero regarding eating monster meat. Doesn't in Realist Hero, he's just like, well, why don't we eat the monsters or something? But they never actually eat monsters in that. And fucking, what's it called? Came out beforehand. What's the one with Hajime where he's got all the harem and the stupid vampire bitch? Oh, Commonplace, from Commonplace to World's Strongest. He eats monster meat in that, and I
Ari
think that,
Fureta.
and I'm pretty sure that came out before Realist Hero. And then there's other things where they eat monster meat. Like Hajime's only strong because he ate all that monster meat. Uh, and I'm pretty sure that came out before Realist Hero. So I'm going to say they didn't steal that from Realist Hero.
Well, let's see here.
It's not in the anime; it's in the light novels. You want to know what's funny? I have, um, and if you're saying it's in the light novel, who knows if they ever fucking read the light novels? Let's see. Um, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have 12 volumes of Realist Hero on my phone for the light novels. Realist Hero, Realist Hero, Realist Hero. Because I really like that anime. Then I have the omnibuses of the manga. Well, see, the thing is, I don't think this is a cookie. Well, actually, is a cooking anime.
It's not, and that's why it sucked. They spent all this time about like the preparation of monster meat and like all
Well,
this stuff with
I,
like the knights and everything, and like, oh, it's so good, but it got no support like it was a cooking anime, so it was an uninteresting part of that whole show. And like I just sat there like wondering if it was going to be over, thinking, "Hey, maybe I'll drop it."
yeah, but so there isn't magic monster meat in Hero, but there is an alphabet. Yeah. So I guess it's in the light novels. So to say they stole something from the light novels of something they probably never fucking read would make sense. Like if it's not like, I like the romance, but the cooking ain't it. So dropped it for me. Well, see, I don't think it's a cooking anime. So if you're dropping it because you thought it was a cooking anime, that makes sense. But the romance so far is pretty good. It's probably one of the better romances of the season so far. Now the actual cooking one, campfire cooking. This one is just enjoyable. Sui wants to go pew pew. Sui wants to go pew pew.
You see, that's not even like that's a nice element of it, but like it's just a fun show overall for a lot of the things that go on in here. Like the cooking animation and all this, like they actually make the food very appetizing. They actually make you want to eat it. I like the main cast and the fact that they're not expanding them too much. A lot of the additional characters who keep coming in are just side characters. They're the gods who are off in the background doing their thing.
Like bring a sake, like right? The gods asked for sake this episode.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have the god of war and the god of blacksmithing, and they go through the whole thing. So, like, I'm wondering how many more gods are going to get involved in this story.
Yeah, who knows? So this one has two characters that could win a Monica Award. The water goddess and Sui, which is funny because the water goddess gave her blessing to Sui. So it makes
I love that like everyone is like fighting, and then the water goddess starts like pouting and everything, and they're like, all right, you know what, we have to help her out. Like they all immediately are like, we need to like help her. Like they'll fight each other, just not the water goddess.
right? They're like, protect at all costs, But yeah, I enjoy this one. We have fake Elron
Yes.
with his shitty mithril blade and couldn't cut through the dragon. And he's like, no, that was my greatest item. Our
The
greatest
guy
treasure.
who's always trying to like who's like try harding learning about monsters, but it turns out that he actually knows jack shit.
And then Sui makes him a new blade. Fenrir and Justin Briner. What's the fucking dragon's name? Dora-chan?
Yeah, Dora-chan.
Dora-chan are like fuck, what am I? We're like we want our food. And then Dora-chan's like, I don't drink tea. What is this shit?
I don't drink flower nectar.
Yeah, get me
No dragon I know would drink flower nectar.
get me meat.
Yeah, it's
we could. I've watched a shit ton of Scooby-Doo. Sui became a 3D printer is great, I know.
yes. Yeah, I was sitting there like, all right, so this thing can dissolve anything and just print whatever they want out of the dissolved material. You have
Great.
a living, breathing, overpowered 3D printer.
What do you mean if you mean Velma? Said Scooby-Doo, not Velma. Jinkies, damn it.
No, you don't know about the Velma cartoon that came out.
Oh, no, he's definitely not. Oh, the Mindy one? Yeah, I didn't watch that shit. I'm not going to let that dumb bitch ruin fucking Scooby-Doo.
The only things I know about it are because of Disparu.
Oh, well, I didn't even watch his videos because I wanted it to not exist in my mind.
There's a lot of things that I wish I didn't know about that show. Like, holy fuck, it's awful.
It's why I refuse to watch anything related to Rings of Power. That does not exist.
You and everyone else.
You get the fuck out of Middle Earth, bitch. Okay, you stay the fuck away from the holy ground.
Yeah, there's so much wrong with that stuff, but I don't know. Campfire Cooking is just a really good anime. Just overall, like I think there's like a great adventure element to it, like a good like amount of levity with the character interactions. I actually like the characters and the casts. Sui gets the Must Protect award,
and his goddess who gives him the blessing. Dude, what's his name? Makoto? How do you say his name?
Makoto.
Yeah, Makoto better get his fucking ass in the dungeon. Fell needs to kill some monsters and get some meat, okay? Fucking asshole. I did the same with all the Wheel of Time for the same reason. Wheel of Time doesn't exist. It's make believe. It's not real. All right, let's
Jeremy, just if the questioners is ever in chat, just if you ever want to rile him up, say something about the Wheel of Time TV show.
Didn't they give like the main power to a woman, and women in that world are supposed to be able to control magic and men can't? So it's like, oh well, if the woman has it, we're good. The world is saved, right?
They did a lot of really, really dumb things with that show from everything.
Nice. All right, Dad is a hero, Mom is a spirit, and I'm a reincarnator. And all I can think of is, I would make this a tree. Do you really want me to make this a tree? Like that line just stuck in my head.
No, it's
a forest.
My blessing of fertility would turn your whole garden into a forest.
Yeah. Do you want a forest?
Blessing of fertility. Well, now we know why this dude like almost immediately has a daughter.
This is true. Yeah. So it really
bro recovers and immediately is just like, all right, you know what? Let's do it.
I like how there's a scene where she's like, "Will you call me grandma?" And she's like, thinking in her head, she's like, "Dude, this formal already? Shouldn't I just call her grandmother?" And then she's like, Grammy. And she's like, yeah, like basically has an heart attack. And then she's like, "Papa, will you get me?" And she's like, you have her call you Papa? You have good taste, sir. And she's like, and then like Ravel is like, "Whose side are you on?" And he's like, "Obviously, I'm on Lady Ellen's side." They're all like, nope.
It's a very interesting show just because like I like the whole family thing going on. It's just like happy husband and wife, and everyone likes the daughter. And have you seen her? I would make her a mommy immediately.
Right there, you go.
Wouldn't you make her a mommy immediately if you got the chance?
Right. I like how
absolutely. Like I don't blame him. I'm just saying we know it wasn't luck of the draw that he's been gone for like 8 years and his daughter is like 7 years old. It wasn't
he's been gone for 10 years and his daughter's 8.
Either way, it wasn't luck of the draw. That's the point I'm saying.
I like how Muffler takes they're making babies while she's staying at grandma's house. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a twist in the show and Ellen turns out to be the bad guy, because she is super manipulative of her father, and she's constantly doing stuff to like undermine him and be like, "My perverted father," right? Like just like
perverted father. Not the only series this week to mention like Chichi wa hentai.
Do we want to go to which one is that?
That was Alma Wants to Be a Family.
Oh, I don't have that one on here. I'm not watching it. So you dropped Mechanical Marie, right?
Yes.
Because you said Cucked by Robot?
Cucked by a Robot round 2. It was funnier with Mean Koro.
Well, there's the robots in it for a second, and like all the robot does is attack these people that are trying to plant a bomb.
I
But
don't care. The funniest part, like the most entertaining thing about this show was Otaku Espiritu sharing a meme on Twitter. Like it acts and behaves like a robot, but 375 cream pies later and it's pregnant.
that's hilarious. So this week they had to go. Or he's like, "Do you have a girlfriend mode?" And then the next time, like, I think he goes in for a kiss, and she's like, "I ran out of energy. Girlfriend mode can only be used once in a while," and like runs away. But no, this episode was a lot better than episode 2. I did move it down because the other ones were better. But I do really enjoy this one.
Luck of the draw is that she's an only child. Fair enough.
I think something weird is going off. Okay, so now we got reincarnated Clevites and Santa Claus teaming up in this world. So I started watching Santa. This shit is fucking crazy. This might be the only artwork that creeps me out more than Gacha this season. Like I don't like the faces of Gacha. I don't like how they look. But there you go. You'll say Mechanical Marie is fine, but you'll say this. May I ask for one small thing is trash. It's hurtful. All right,
our resident trash panda, man.
I don't like the way they look, man.
I really like Sanda's art style. It's just I like the unique looks to things. I'm kind of sick of like there almost being like this standardized art style for like manga and anime, especially when you get to like slice of life or romance manga and anime. A lot of them have like the exact same mass-produced art style. This being different really helps differentiate it. I like that it is like straight up just batshit. It's crazy.
It is bad shit. But what I was trying to say with the art, like the pretty boy or whatever, I thought that was a dude, and then the girl, I thought that was a boy, especially because it was Clevetes's voice actor, and I don't know if Clevetes's voice actor is a boy or a girl. So I thought it was a boy. So I'm 0 for 2 judging what genders these characters are. And then their eyes just fucking creep me out, man. Except for when he's Santa Claus. The rest of them just kind of fucking creep me out. It's creepy. But like I understand like they're different, so it's okay. But it creeps me out. Yeah. It creeps me out. But go ahead, Crimson. I know you know this one a lot better than I do because I watched it like yesterday and trying to figure shit. Or I watched it Friday and I was trying to figure everything out that was going on. So
well, it's just a dumb, ridiculous Christmas anime. That's it. Like it's literally just like, what if Santa was being hunted by the world government?
So is the headmaster part of the government?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he even has his own like hit squad that he calls in.
Kind of like in the Santa Claus, he has like his special ops elves that breaks him out of jail. I had an irrational dislike of the faces in Takamine last spring, and that show was about tits. Well, you should have been staring at the tits, not the faces. The fuck's wrong with you?
I got some Makima tits right here that you can stare at.
There you go. You can send it to him in a DM. But yeah, this the first episode, I thought it was reincarnated Clevitas for Santa Claus, and then I realized they're on the same team. You haven't watched Gacha Achika this week. There's a really funny scene with Engine where he's like, "Hey, you're going to come out and talk to me?"
I saw the one scene with Rio with the cockroaches, and that was about it. I saw.
Oh yeah, there was the scene with the cockroaches. They were so distracting. The tits or the face? I would have just focused on the titties in a titty anime.
I don't care if she can sit on my face. That's all I need.
There you go. You can't see Crimson's face when it's being sat on. All right. My gift, level of 9,999, unlimited gotcha. Backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. I'm out for revenge. Why the fuck is this so long? I didn't realize that was the whole title.
Well, because there's this thing in Japan where, like, instead of having people read the synopsis or whatever, you basically put the synopsis in the title and get them to, read the title, and it becomes
So it's like clickbait headlines.
pretty much it's a clickbait headline. So someone that has watched Fire Force, a plot of Fire Force, what Gachi Akata is doing.
Fire Force is ass. I fucking hate Fire Force.
I think Fire Force is a shoddily written series, to be entirely honest, and
oh, he does too. Okay,
like I'm okay with it, but season 3 was awful. Season 3, part 1, I should say, has been awful. But for this though, really like this latest episode because we actually got the revenge stuff starting. And it was a very satisfying episode because of that.
But do we get him mounting it? Oh no, he lets him live. And he pisses himself. Dude, when he's like, this is my army, and then you see his 4 like main people with 9,999, like the knight. The female Biggles, as all you assholes call her. And then you see like all the guys, and like this lowest one is like 4,500 levels higher than him or something. Or no. Actually, it was
it was 3 times. It was
the lowest, right?
I was going to say 1,500 was the lowest, which would have been like
10 times higher than him.
Yeah, 10 times higher than him, 3 times higher than his fucking dumbass wolf.
Well, yeah, 3 times higher than the wolf. But that scene where he's like, you call that a fucking Fenrir? Boom. Put him to sleep, Fenrir. Just died. I went on the ditzy knives. So Muffler Tape has a thing for me, is what he's saying, right? Because they've all agreed that it's the female Biggles.
I mean, Muffler Tape and his friend are in some sort of like weird gay furry relationship. They do they do crazy things at like furry cons. It's weird.
Well,
but I don't think he's into you in particular. I think he's just into the knight, the dumb bitch with big titties.
But he might also be into me because I think he was one of the people who agreed that it was female.
Are you a dumb bitch with big titties?
Yes, I am. You just can't.
Maybe he is into you.
Dude, this episode was good. Like, I don't know how much I like the show, but this episode was fucking awesome. And I love the night, the female Biggles. Okay, fuck you guys. Absolute aura farming episode. Ending moment was the best. Yeah, it was fucking cool. Now I want to see the invasion. Like, I don't give a shit about the revenge anymore. I want to see him invade and fucking destroy all these countries and just fucking laugh at them and just leave the human ones alive.
Yeah, go full like Eren Yeager and just like save the humans.
Right? And just be like, we'll get the rumbling song too and just like change it slightly. Instead of rumbling, it's like,
he says bragging, but all I was saying is I would turn him into a prison bitch and he would like it.
Well, he probably would. So I don't like you, Biggles. Just the night. You are not my type. Don't lie, Muffler Tape. That's why you have a wheelchair chainsaw man in your avatar, because that's what happens after he takes it. Okay. What is the line say? Once you go black, you're going to need a wheelchair. Hi, Terrell. from White Chicks. Get out of here. I'm trying to pick up a white girl. Like, human supremacy arc. Twitter is going to be fun. Let's go. Let's have them fucking destroy all the non-humans.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that the next episode we actually do get to see we get to see the guy, the wolf guy, Garo, get fucking skinned and mounted on a wall.
Yeah, I hope so too. So with that, enjoy some Lucy titties. Chuck gifted 5 memberships to the channel, to the Biggles Brigade. Roland Noob got one. Smokey One Kenobi got one. Default got one. I like it. Comics Dad got one. And Way She Goes got one. He became the Demon Lord, and then we get an Isekai hero antagonist. WoW missed everyone. Tell that to Roman and Rolando, Crimson. I'm just glad my name doesn't start with an R, or I'd be on your list too.
Well, Rolando made a bet with Drunk Crimson that he couldn't climb a ladder. So that's his fault. So he needs to be reminded of his mistake. He needs to be taught a lesson. Roman, well, he's a bitch enough.
And Roman's
like I said, that guy is the one who probably needs to be taught a lesson and, like, you know, shown what it's like to be the fucking prison bitch, because
he'd like it. Okay,
yeah, he would like it. This dude, they're all making fun of me now because I made some jokes while I was fucking drunk. But, like, this dude, like, straight up said he would fuck 4 other people and not call himself gay, or 4 other men and not call himself gay.
Nice. All right. So speaking of prison bitches, we have the wise one up here. It's not showing my mouse. There we go. We have the wise one up here. He could be a prison bitch. Basically her prison bitch. So we have a new member join the team. They save her. She's like, this goes against my programming, and just fucking kicks the shit out of them. That was fucking sick.
Well,
he fucking kicks him so hard he lands in a toilet. That was fucking amazing.
I honestly hated the opening of this episode because it doesn't even yeah, like he was saying, the prison speed run makes no sense. Like, you literally just get, like, him in the prison, opening up the cell, and then trying to leave. Like, there is nothing there that was actually worth watching on that part. And the more notable thing that happens is we now have incest squared. Like, there's another incest couple out here, except for they actually, I think, are like half brother and sister.
They're half brother and sister. But we live in a world where it's okay, okay? And what's the show that just got a season 2, Alia, Sometimes Hides Your Feelings? Doesn't that say it doesn't, or it's the best if it's blood related, right?
Well, so that one's had a season 2 announcement for a while, but it's only good if they're blood related.
Chuck also became a member after gifting. So what do we do? Titties. And after titties,
I need to document the occasion.
Huh? No, you don't.
There you go. We documented the occasion. Thank you, Chuck. All right. So you were saying speedrun, you didn't like it. There wasn't any, like, there was like no guards in the prison. So I understand why you wouldn't like it. But that fucking kicking her in the face, or kicking that dude in the face and then sending him into the toilet, fucking hilarious.
I couldn't care, to be entirely honest.
That was so funny.
Like that, I did not like this latest episode of this show.
And this was the one you were saying you thought was the best out of the 3 on High Dive. And now it's changed, right? Now it's gotcha after that last episode?
Pretty much. Unlimited Gotcha, I have enjoyed more than this over the course of the few episodes we've seen.
I think I switched their spots this time. I have to fucking pee. Crimson, talk about this one while I'm gone.
All right, we're gonna talk about the best titty anime that we have gotten for the season. So again, I gotta say, like the music for this is better than it deserves. Like this is like a half length ecchi anime. So they are like 12-minute episodes, and it is effectively can be summed up as a bunch of tsundere girls who want to pester this dude end up like having the best moment of their life because he gives them a massage. So latest episode, soccer chick decides she is going to start messing with the guy and like try and get him to fall in love with her because she just wants some romance and everything. And
he's definitely not gay.
And he is like, all right, she's trying to set me up, so I just need to resist this because I don't want to get kicked out. I have a dream, and your boobs are not going to get in the way of that dream. I respect it because at least that bro has some backbone
balls?
And he has some balls and actually like went through with and actually like just
Sundays.
It actually dropped on Sundays. Yeah,
Sundays,
the holiest of days.
Hold on, before you say anything else, Crimson.
なるほど。汗で服が濡れたからと。じゃあそういうことにしておきます。
何をメモしてるんですか？
秘密です。ではおやすみなさい。
It's very.
Go ahead.
It's genuinely very rare for me to find an ecchi that is like this forward with the fan service that I genuinely enjoy because most of them have shit protagonists.
Mm-hmm.
This one is actually at least a little bit creative, does things that are a little bit more to my taste, and the protagonist is a respectable dude. Like the chick was clearly coming on to him in the last episode. I don't know how he just kind of ignored that. But in this episode, he at least noticed that she was trying something, but he just got the wrong idea and decided, you know what, I'm not going to fall for anything.
I think there was an ending credit in the last week's episode too, where he was like, he said something about her. So I think he did notice it, but I think he was trying to avoid
so we know Marcel would fall for literally any honey trap at this point. Because all you got to do is wave some tits in his face, and apparently he's good to go.
We should trick him with some traps and not tell him they're traps. All right, let's see. Chunk for 4 months says, "Love my titties, but not as much as Biggles." See, everybody loves me more than titties, and then titties. So let's. I'm sorry, Megan's just saying explosion while skipping is the greatest thing ever. And I will get that dubbed eventually. But yeah, this is actually pretty fucking hilarious. And because they're only like 11-minute episodes, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why is it over already?
I actually was listening to the ending theme for this one. Not only is like the opening theme like better than usual for these kinds of anime, the ending theme I actually kind of liked.
Dun dun dun. All right. So so Muffler Tapes over here giving spoilers from the manga that he probably sticks together. Okay. So my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero. Was better than last week's episode.
I don't know what you're talking about. Two gay guys. We're not Overlord simps.
Look at two gay guys trying to throw shit at a titty lover here. Wait, I'm gay? Oh wait, I guess Crimson does call me gay every day, so it makes sense. But I'd probably get way more than Marcel. Okay, so my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero. It was a much better episode this week. We find out why he's able to beat the dragon so fast, because turns out it wasn't a dragon. It was just a shape-shifting cat. That cat becomes a familiar. We get a little bit of the elf's backstory, and I assume we're going to get even more of it next week, especially now. Biggles. Oh, wait, I'm gay? Gotta clip that. Well, you guys are more than welcome to clip it and then send it to me. That's fine. Marcel, ask is objectively the correct answer. Watch Prison School. The cat I told you last week, it was a cat. Oh, I must have not been paying that much attention because I was driving. I had you on while I was driving. So Chuck knows. The fact that I'm willing to go with any joke gets me in a lot of trouble with these clips, you know. But this one was a lot better. I want to see what happens with the elves. So Crimson, the elf's name is Amelia, but with an A.
Yes, I noticed that.
And she has silver hair. Mm-hmm. So you must be erect the entire time she's on screen.
No, because she's not nearly as well written as any other good, like, silver hair elf girl. She literally, like, this chick is like literally like runs into one guy who is like decently nice to her and doesn't want to kill her, and she is like just about ready to fucking spread her legs for him.
I have this. I know girls who are just like that in real life.
Okay, but I don't come to fiction for real life. I come here for good characters and storytelling. Okay.
Why storytelling? That's okay.
There are some interesting things that happen with this, like the whole like demon lord thing that we got going, and a little bit of the stuff with like the elven princess and all that jazz. But
it should be fun.
Like the story is less bad in this episode, but I still think like we just completely like skipped a ton of stuff that we should have probably gotten to like build up the whole betrayal.
Yeah, I think it might throw in some more flashbacks and explain it. Best easy elf is
Elise,
just saying. All others are substandard easy elves. Who's Elise?
She is the elf lady, the horny elf from Mushoku Tensei.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I know who that is. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry.
Elise Dragon Road.
I'm not good with names. I don't know. Arya is down to fuck a fucking cat, so she might be easier. Even if the one's got a sex thing.
I don't think that's what he means by substandard easy elf. But I think he means that they're not as good, but they're all still easy.
They're not as easy, or they're...
It doesn't matter how easy they are. They're just not as good of a choice as Elise. That's what he's saying.
Got it.
You hurt my head sometimes with this, Biggles. You make it painful to like have these discussions sometimes.
You're welcome. All right, so now we have the Blitzkrieg villainous, because this show is Blitzkrieg as fuck. This anime is France, and it's World War II, and they're done in 24 seconds. Like this, for me, loving villainous stories, this one kind of hurts me because it's so fucking quick that they're already on the 6th death flag. They have like some. You can tell this was written by a girl around middle school age, just hit puberty. She's going to be ravaged by this creature of the night. And you're just like, oh my God.
Well, did you pay attention to like when they're like fighting all of like the wolf monsters that are coming out of the woods?
No, it
did you see all the guys in like the background who are just going with the fucking swords?
No, I'll have to rewatch it. Check it out.
The animation was so bad for this episode. The pacing was horrible. The music choices were terrible. It's just, it's so dog shit. I can't watch it anymore. I dropped this. I'm done.
What show was it? Maybe it was. Oh, it was either Mechanical Marie or um, this one. They had a character running. And they animated it like they were running like this. Their feet never fucking crossed sides. The left foot was always in forward, and the right foot was behind it. It was the dumbest fucking shit ever.
That sounds like Mechanical Mary.
Yeah, that might be it. I was like, what the fuck? They don't even know how to read. The elf character is shit writing. She is hot. Oh, damn right, she is, but she sucks. For Assassin, well,
Yeah.
maybe they'll write her better a little later. Hopefully. Yep. Sorry for the confusing language. See, it was his fault for confusing me and not you.
It's only confusing to you, you monglet.
It's only confusing to me because you're more used to muffler tape. Okay, the music was
No, I don't have brain damage. That's why it's not confusing.
That too. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to keep watching this because it is a villainous show. But if it doesn't slow the fuck down, I'm probably going to drop it. Now, a mangaka weirdly wonderful thing. You haven't watched today's episode, right?
I dropped this one.
You dropped this one? Oh wait, I thought you put it on the binge list.
Well, yeah, binge list is technically being dropped. It's just like I'll check this out when the full season's out. Maybe we'll see. Like I'm not opposed to rewatching it. I just don't want to watch it right now.
All right. Well, this one's about like getting an assistant and stuff, or like an additional one to make work less. So I think the reason why I like this is it reminds me of Mono, which is that what I call 5 retards and a cat living their best life, and Zetsutabi, where the girl travels to write manga.
You say Mono, and I actually saw manga for that at Barnes Nobles while I was there on Saturday.
And you didn't buy it?
No, I don't care for that series.
It's fucking retarded. I love it. All right, so we don't have to talk about that. Have you caught up on My Little Sister?
Yes.
All right, so they grabbed her and was like, "You're going to come here," and they faked the apartment, built out the whole thing.
They bullied Mashiro into joining the party, basically.
So I'm not going to lie. When he was wearing his street clothes, I thought he was an entirely different fucking character. The main character. I was like, who is this character? And then I saw her, and I was like, oh shit, that's the main character. I thought it didn't register in my head.
Again, this dude is lost to like the absolute awesomeness that he is surrounded by. Like he's got a bunch of tsunderes around him, and like he is completely in denial about the fact that tsunderes are a real thing. Like we can scientifically prove that tsundere. Like, have you not seen like the whole tsunderes thing?
I know, right? Why are you using 100 Girlfriends as your source material? Damn it! Couldn't help or could help get past the inevitable love triangle.
But here's one of the things that annoys me about love triangles is when you have like an obvious setup, like Watari Kun's Garden is a good example of this. You have an obvious setup of two characters who are into each other. And then the main character decides he doesn't want to pursue the girl that he is probably that he has been interested in for this whole time. And like he starts getting conflicted after asking her out and getting feelings and everything. It's so dumb. I hate that. With this, I think it makes it pretty clear that like the younger sister is the one who's gonna win. And like he's not interested in either of the girls. There isn't some dumbass tension where he's like, "Oh, I really like this girl. I have a crush on her, and I'm gonna approach her," and then realize, "Oh, wait, I don't like her. I like the other chick who was, a total bitch to me.
That rubbed her titties on me constantly.
But with this one, like I actually like Iroha as a character. I like Mashiro too, but again, she's his cousin, so like I don't think I can't say for sure that you won't get the incest ending because I haven't read this series, but the title and everything pretty clearly points to this chick, Iroha winner. So
I was all into Teacher until they showed her real side, and now I'm like, I don't really give a fuck about this anime.
I think she's hilarious. I think
know,
she is
but
hilarious.
I liked her when she was pretending to be the Dami Mommy, not this weak bitch. But I do like the Lush characters too. So she is a drunk, so that could help. We talked about this one. You haven't watched Grieving Souls. So basically, they go on vacation, and everywhere they go, like a spirit attacks. And Arnold, the great boob lover from that one intro, was you agree with both of the sisters, friend? Yeah, okay. And they fight. You get a couple Tino ass shots, but that's not why I watch. I just enjoy Tino, and basically they just make her cry in a corner like the whole fucking episode. So I'm not even getting the Tino that I want to enjoy. So that can suck dick. Court Magician, I'm waiting till it finishes. So yeah, that's our list. I wish you watched Kingdom, dude. I could talk about this forever. Fuck, it's so good. So is Grieving Souls a harem? Yes. Yes. Grieving Souls is a harem. And the funny thing is, when they were arguing with me, they didn't even fucking have the right characters. And the funny thing is, I hung out with him on Saturday, so we argued about 100 Girlfriends, Rent a Girlfriend, and fucking other shit. Grieving Souls is literally just a random shit happens that makes 1,000 tricks look good. Yeah, it's fucking retarded. I hate the show, but I like Tino as a character, and all they're doing is having her cry in a corner. Like, what the fuck? I like that Cray is running away. Cray is the worst fucking character ever written. Okay? I see more character writing development in Arya who wants to fuck a cat than I do from Cray Andre.
Are we like I'm surprised you're still watching that show. Like, it's just
I like Tino. But yeah, it sucks.
I mean, Tino does have some nice legs, but
that's not even why I like Tino. I just like her character. But
if you had Tino in a completely different show, I'd probably be all for it. But this is Let This Grieving Soul Retire that we're talking about.
And it sucks, yeah.
And everything else about that show sucks ass. Like dirty, hairy, like unwashed man ass kind of stuff.
Right? I feel committed at this point. That's the same thing. The sunken cost fallacy for Tino is all it is. He is as bad as Shadow from dude, but Shadow's a much better version.
No, Shadow is so much better than that guy. Because Shadow can actually do shit. If he wants to, Sid Kagano can fuck shit up if he wants to. Cry Andre cannot do shit.
Except cry. There we go.
He's a
shots fired.
Bitch-ass loser.
Wait a minute. We still haven't talked about Carmen Ryder, have we? No, I don't watch that show.
Teacher's got big jiggly titties, okay?
Oh, okay. Wait, it's called Carmen Ryder? I thought you kept saying Common Rider. Like COMMONWRITER.
No, it's Common Rider, yes.
No, I thought you were saying Common Writer. So how much do I hate Cry Andre? Like 15 out of 10. What the fuck are you doing, Biggles? It's the best show of the season. No, it's not. Because Kingdom is out. I killed him! Crimson is dead! Quick! is down. I have murdered him. I didn't even mean to, so I guess it's manslaughter. No,
Why are you like this? You
because you didn't see it correctly. Toji is great. It's in my rotation. Tojima is great. Which one's Tojima? Is that the same thing? Is that also Carmen Rider? I thought you were saying writer. Okay, calm down. Rip. Send help. Send help. You know what? We need something to cheer us up. The Crackhead Sister. Okay, so there's some show. I guess so. Fuck Kingdom. Shocker would blow the whole kingdom to bits. All right, Marcel, you're retarded. All right. Sid actually does have some agency and direct effort on his story. There are some similarities, but in general, Sid legit reacts to the random shit that happens. While the other one's just like, hold on, let me put a dick in my mouth, you know? Fucking Cry Andre sucks.
The fucking hate for Sid Kagano is so fucking baseless.
Like John Smith, right? He becomes John Smith and fucking destabilizes like the entire fucking country, and then only his money is worth it. Like just because he doesn't actually understand that the world is actually real that he made up. That doesn't mean like he's.
No, we all know that Biggles is the retarded one. Throughout heaven and on earth, Biggles alone is the retarded one.
Thanks, man. That's because of the brain damage.
Imaginary technique. Brain damage. Yeah, you know what? No, sorry. I was making this joke to my brother earlier. So the scene I'm citing is basically when Satoru Gojo has his whole awakening during Jujutsu Kaisen. And like he becomes like the most powerful sorcerer of his time. So like there's this whole line where he says, "Throughout heaven and on earth, I alone am the honored one." I mean, Infinite Void is effectively just brain damage. Biggles is out here just going domain expansion, brain damage to everyone. It's
so
contagious.
What you're saying is
brain damage should not be contagious. We need a cure for autism now. This Tylenol American has me fucked up, okay?
Listen, I don't have the tism.
If I hit you on the head with a baseball bat, will it fix you?
I don't know. It didn't help me the first time. That was a good fight. Both characters bubble off through life and are insufferable asses who are not good characters. Just because Sid can do something doesn't make him good in any way. I don't know. He's pretty funny in Isekai Quartet so far.
Sid is a competent gag character. Cry Andre is an insufferable gag character. There is a significant difference. I'm not saying that Sid is some spectacularly written character. I'm just saying he is a better character than the guy who can't do shit and is completely incapable of doing anything.
And retarded.
And retarded, yes. So Sid can do stuff, but he's retarded. Cry is retarded and can't do anything about it.
I guess I see Sid as more of a Deadpool fourth wall breaker. I guess I could see that. He does kind of break the fourth wall.
Sid is legitimately just the Chuny character. He thinks he's living a fantasy, but everything that he's daydreaming about is real.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's why they consider him like the same as Cry, because Cry is just like, duh, 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 and things around him just kind of happen. So like Hankley thinks that's going to be the twist that he actually controls stuff around him. But even if that was the case, that would be retarded because everything he says is like, oh, I was just trying to run away. And if he could control it, then he wouldn't actually fucking have this shit happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, literally the only piece of evidence that you have to support that is the fact that he made up the whole thing about the cult of Diablos, and it actually turned out to be true.
Oh, I was talking about Cry, not Sid, but yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, Sid is like maybe that's where he based it off of. But he doesn't like Eminence of Shadow, probably because it's a little more like etchy.
probably because it's good.
Well, Hankley likes some good ones and he likes some bad ones.
I'm just throwing shots at everyone tonight, man.
Hey, man, it's cool. It's cool.
It's nothing
Okay.
personal. I'm just in a mood to throw fists at people.
There you go. Just focus it on the goblins, okay? Which reminds me, a new episode of Ash and Steel where Biggles plays the Goblin Slayer TRPG came out, and I will be posting that and pinning it in just a moment. So make sure you watch it. So, Crimson, what else would you like to talk about while we are here?
Nothing really. Like, I don't think I have anything super important that I absolutely need to talk about. I mean, like, really the only ones that I have are like, I caught up on A Star Brighter Than the Sun. That one's actually pretty good so far.
Listen, if you want Crimson to watch Tales of Wedding Rings, you have to win the vote. And right now, the legendary hero is dead is winning because it is true peak. Okay. I mean, what other anime do you get? Girl, what are you doing here with all that booty? Right? Where else do you get that line? I didn't you and little Chad both say you hated wedding rings during their first season?
I made fun of it as horny Lord of the Rings and something that I didn't really care for, so I dropped.
Oh, okay. And then
I hate
we lost Crimson. Crimson has vanished again. First, I accidentally made him fall off his chair and die, and now he's frozen. Literally, you get that in Grand Blue. Grand Blue looked like there was a bunch of naked dudes on the screen, so I didn't watch it. Crimson is gone. Like it's just me for now. Let's move him to the back for now. So everybody, Crimson is he got the Spynet got, or what is it? Skynet got him. He's down. The AI got him. He's out. He's out for the count. They knew Crimson was going to save the world one day, so they got him. They got him. Grand Blue is awesome. Womp womp. Let's see, man. Someone other than me needs to watch that. Season 2 has more plot and not the plot. What? Or not that plot. Okay, they changed the plot. Literally, you get that in Grand Blue. Cry killed Crimson. Cry can't kill anybody. Cry is fucking retarded. Thank you, Arceus. Banished to the Shadow Realm. Yep, he lost a duel, and we banished him to the Shadow Realm, which apparently is only a dub thing for 4 kids because he was just killing them in the Japanese version. I have no idea what just happened. You died, man. You died, Crimson. All right, so I pinned the comment. That's us playing Goblin Slayer on episode 6. So go ahead and watch it. You'll see that we fucked up and forgot to happen, forgot to do some stuff. But yeah, with Crimson dying right now, that leaves it just to me, which means I can tell you about. Oh, never mind. Crimson's back. I'm not going to talk about it. He can defend himself now. All right, go ahead, Crimson. You were saying?
I don't even remember what I was saying. I don't even remember what was going on.
Okay.
At this point. It's just for whatever reason, like I didn't even lose connection. I like just straight up got booted for whatever reason and it wouldn't let me connect again.
Nice.
I like normally I know like there are problems that I know how to deal with. This one is just I have genuinely no idea what just fucking happened.
You got taken out by Skynet. They know you're going to save the world.
Oh, I was saying, I remember what I was saying. Tales of Wedding Rings. I wasn't a huge fan of the first season. It was just like it's not like a lot of people sit here and act like I'm supposed to watch an anime just because it has nice titties in it. But if I'm going to spend 20 minutes just for titties, I'm going to go to another free site and find something that is a little bit better than just 20 minutes of titties, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I
You need like
and
30 minutes of titties.
yeah, it's as simple as that. So unless there is genuinely like a worthwhile story to it, I'm not really interested. And I was getting like through the first couple of episodes of Tales of Wedding Rings. I'm just like, fuck this.
I don't know, Arceus. I don't know.
Like titties are always a nice bonus, but I'm not gonna stick around for the titties when everything else is fucking dog shit. It's
So
as
at least
simple
a
as that.
9 out of 10? Well, I need to know what your other 9s out of 10s are, so I can judge you like harshly. Okay, I'm that old too, Biggles. I know what you mean. What did I say? I'm fucking retarded. Muffler tape, what did I say? I need 30 minutes of titties? Yeah. So I'm with Crimson on this. Like, someone was like, oh man, this is a great anime. And I watched it. And literally the only thing, sure. The only thing titties for 30 minutes. Okay, I was right. I would be like, man, this anime sucks. And then I'd hear a bunch of people say how great it is, and then it's just titties. And I was like, oh, that's why it's good. It's because of titties. And I guess now that I'm like an old fuck, like there's titties don't make me like as excited as I did when I was younger, unless I can play with them, you know? So I'm just like, oh, look, titties. Also, the protagonist in another of those cowards, it is actually important to the plot to bang those bitch or girls, and he bitches out. In Wedding Ring, it's important to bang those bitches. What up,
Apparently,
DJ Direwolf? I don't
yes.
know. I've never watched it.
The Lord of Big Titties himself has shown up, D-Day Direwolf.
Dude, DJ Direwolf knows which Digimon have the best titties, right? But I don't watch her titties. That's because you're married, right? Or I don't know. You have a partner, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want to call her. I don't know. I thought they said you guys were married at one point, but I don't know. I don't pay enough attention. All right. Too much complication.
I wasn't a huge fan of the first couple of episodes of Tales of Wedding Rings. It was just, to me, it came off as like a very poorly written, horny Lord of the Rings, and I was just like, all right, whatever. I mean, if our main character is actually out here, fucking these girls, it'd be one thing. Maybe that would have been more interesting to me, or if it had done something that like had actually made me convinced that the world was like built well, I'd check it out. But it was like it didn't really satisfy any itch for me when I watched it.
Like, all right, so you guys have seen Jeremy Swigs in here every now and then, right? Swigs will message me and be like, this show's pretty good. But I messaged him and was talking to him about he messaged me about Tank and Anki, right? What the fuck? Yeah.
Togen Anki.
Yeah. And I was like, having tits doesn't make it a good or a good show. It's like, wait, there's tits in that show? And I guess he hasn't got to the part where there's tits. So he's just like, I like it. And like, he likes some really shitty animes. So I understand. Like, he has really bad taste. He'll tell me like really bad shows, like animes that I dropped after like 3 episodes. And he's like, this is amazing. I fucking love this one. And I'm trying to think of like which ones he says. I probably have a list of them on my phone, but I don't want to go through all my text messages with them. Let's see. Maybe if I go to like spring, I can find one really quick. He probably like Timu Tensei. but he hasn't watched it. But he would probably like that one. Oh, he said the Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows is fucking really good. Or no, he said no. Maybe he just said it was okay. But oh shit. Do you or Crimson have a my anime list account? I do, but I don't
do.
really.
I use it quite a bit.
I don't really use it anymore. But yeah, he likes a lot of bad shows. So
Yes, I do have in my anime list. You can. I'm literally just Crimson_Law. My profile picture absolutely is an AI generated lizard man taking a shot of whiskey.
yeah, he probably like. I know he hasn't said it, but he probably likes Fruit Master. If you watched it, you know, like these are the kind of like animes he watches. Has an interesting world in setting. The fact that the mangaka only draws one female body style is what it is. I mean, I don't know.
I posted this in my chat before, but I might as well just post it again. So that is my my anime list profile right there.
All right, so it says what your shows are over here. You're watching 24, completed 246, on hold 10, drop 72, plan to watch 48, total entries 400, rewatch 2, episode 6633, Naruto, ReZero, Cowboy Bebop, Frieren, Mob Psycho. That's in your top 5.
Yeah.
All right. Kaguya Love is War. Respect. Manga's Berserk, ReZero. Oh, well, it has the light novel. Claymore. Let's go. Oh, yeah, you have it up there. That's right. Ase to Seke. I don't know what that is. Okay. And your top characters are Kakashi. I probably said that wrong.
Kakashi.
Yeah, Kakashi. That's right, from Naruto. Guts, Subaru, Reagan, Reagan
Arataka, man.
Okaroon, Erwin, Spike, Rui's in your top 10. Let's go.
Nagi. That's Nagi.
What I said, Rui. Oh my god, I'm done. Nagi, Shikamaru. Did I say that right?
Shikamaru, yes.
Yeah, okay, and then Frieren.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I don't know how to check your scores, but yeah, okay. Friended you, Crimson. Now you can judge mine. He friended you. You have friends? How do I check your friends? Okay, let's see. All your friends. Muffler Tape, The Harem God, Bonfire Mass, Julian, Marky Mark. Here's mine. Okay to post links. Can I give you permission? How do I do this? I don't have a. I'm going to make you as a mod for right now so you can post. And then I'm going to stop. I'm going to take away your mod right after. So go ahead and post it, and then I'll remove your mod. Did that work? Is he a mod? Okay. Says
I mean, I could also just, post the link. I could have also just posted the link myself.
Did you?
Like this.
Like
that. I think.
Okay, there we go. Oh, that's him? He's the harem god? I could have went to that. Okay. All right. Let's let me click it. All right, I'm removing your mod status. Okay. You had a good run there. All right, let's see. How do I see his nines? What the fuck? Okay, let's share the screen. We're judging here. Okay. All favorites. Where do we see the nines? Eden 0. Date Alive. Oh, Sword Art? Gross. Okay.
Oh wow.
Where do I get your normal animes? Where do I
Anime
history?
list. Anime list.
Okay. Now we need to see his nines. Where do we see his score? Oh, right here, 8. We need to see his nines. Okay. Pokemon is a 10. Okay. Okay. Sword Art. Oh, gross. Okay. That show fucking sucks. Um. How are there so many 10s? Eden Zero is not really a 10, but okay.
Fragrant Flower is a 10. Hell yeah.
Where
Wait,
was
hold
that?
on, hold on. Why the fuck is Inukai-san's dog a 10?
Wait, are you farther than me?
Yeah, I just scrolled down.
Oh, okay. My life has, because he likes fucking dogs, I guess. I don't know. Sword Art is fine and Biggles is demented. Dude, Sword Art Online sucks dick. I do like Eden Zero, but
Beyblade, Daily Life, High School Boy, Love Live, Daily Life. Okay. Defrag, I respect that one. Mob Psycho, also respect that one. Kakegurui.
I don't see how you can have so many 10s. Like a 10's supposed to be like the best of the best, you know? To piss my girlfriend off and others like you right now. That's why you have so many 10s to piss people off?
No,
I'm not pissed,
I
but
think he's specifically talking about
Anuki. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not you think it's cool to bestiality? You sure
No
it's not
longer allowed in another world. That's a good one. 100 Girlfriends. Absolutely respect it.
I don't like Classroom of Elite either.
Taku's Original Sin, Don the Don. Golden Boy is an 8. Okay, we're in the 8s now.
Okay. All right. So based on some of these, I don't trust your 9s. Okay. So I've actually never watched this anime. No longer allowed in another world, but I did read the manga past what the anime was, and I didn't care enough to watch the anime.
I really liked No Longer Allowed in Another World. I thought it was really, really good.
To Be Hero, well, I just didn't care enough to watch it. To Be Hero X, I think the storytelling ruins it, but the animation can carry it. But I wouldn't give it a 9. More Pokemon, 100 Girlfriends. I can respect that. I can respect the Rascal. I can respect this. I can even respect that. So this is the one we were judging on. I'll even respect this. More. Okay, now I'm in the 8s. So nothing else matters. Yeah, okay. I need to see Osoki-san dog show. No longer allowed is Depressed Crimson as the MC. No, it's Dazai.
Depressed Crimson as the MC.
I strongly dislike that isekai one. It's just personal preference on that. I mean, there's
Shut your bowling ball ass up, muffler tape.
So I do enjoy the manga, but I did. So the thing was, I think I was waiting for a dub, and then I just never cared enough to go back and watch it. Is there even a? I'm an odd guy. Yes, I know this. I know this very much so. Uh, just from our random disagreements on here. Do I even have any episodes in No Longer Allowed in Another World on here? Did I even watch any of them? No. All right. I'll put it on my watch list and I'll watch it because I know it's somewhat okay, because I read the manga farther than the anime. So
I mean,
yes.
I liked it specifically because of the way it wrote its characters. It turned into something much better than what I initially thought. I went into it thinking it was just going to be another throwaway isekai. It was not. So I ended up thinking that it was a really, really good one by the end of it. Like I was genuinely impressed with how it handled a lot of the things that it was doing.
So I think I remember hyping it up before it came out. I just never watched it. So yes, Digimon is like one of the earlier isekais because they all traveled to another world, right? There you go. Crimson, any comments?
I gave my comments. It's just a really good, like I said, it's the character writing that does the whole thing. Like a lot of the people are just like broken people in this world who like need help, and through his blunt observations, Sensei is able to like dissect their problems and legitimately help them and send them back to their world.
All right. Well, we have 8 minutes. Anything else on my anime list of my profile? Yeah. So I hyped up a show and never watched it. That sounds like me. But yeah. So I need to watch Carmen Rider, not Kamen Rider.
There's no R in it. It's not Carmen Rider, it's Kamen Rider. Kamen. You want to
Well,
call it?
He wrote Carmen.
No, he didn't.
Okay, maybe it's my dyslexia then. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it is a M. I thought it was Karn. Okay.
And Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider.
Okay. Oh no, is it as good as Hero Without a Class?
No, it's actually a better written show than that, even though it is still sort of like cringy and at times can be a little hard to watch because of all the chuny shit. But the teacher's tits are amazing, and she strips multiple times on screen. So
there you go. Hey, the main or the guy in the very front of the picture looks like Shin just with a mask on, based on the color scheme and the hair. Maybe adult cast superpowers. All right, maybe I'll check it out eventually. What's it on? Crunchyroll? Or no, you just watch it online?
I think it was actually on High Dive, if I'm not mistaken.
That means there's 4 shows on High Dive.
There are quite a few shows on High Dive that I've actually watched. I don't think they get very good selection, especially now that Oshinoko has decided to go to Crunchyroll.
No Longer Allowed became peak when he sent the first person back, and after that, it was perfect.
Yes.
So like I said, I've read the manga. I haven't checked out the what's it called, and I got farther than the anime. So I don't know.
I think you need to
before we
stop
started.
bitching and just go watch the anime because it's a good series. Okay, fuck you.
All right. Well, go fuck yourself, Crimson.
I only wish I could.
Sorry, we needed that. All right. So it probably won't be marketed on Crunchy either. It's on or any other platform.
Yeah, they did that shit to Dandadan when Dandadan was going on Netflix as well. Crunchyroll refused to market this first season.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's about it for today. You need a season 2. Just go read the manga, man. All right. So do they call, or in the anime, I forgot, do they call him Dazai or do they just call him Sensei?
They just call him Sensei.
Okay. Yeah, in the manga, they call him Dazai. Because that's who the character is. That's why he's obsessed with double suicide. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much. Don't be a fucking filthy goblin, and have a great one. Bye.
Like hell we're gonna believe that. A goblin lord? My ass. You're just a damn goblin. Just a disgusting little goblin. And me?